So, hi everyone. Hi Alex. This is your first session for the R language, and today we are first starting with the introductory part of the R language. So, what is this R language? I am going to write in a brief. It is a open source programming language. Correct?
Correct.
This is an open source exam programming language. And what it is used for? Basically, this R language is basically used for statistical computing. Statistical computing and visualization, or you can say graphics and graphics, or you can say visualization. This is the main function of this R language. So basically, what we do in the R language, we do a lot of data analysis. We will understand it. This is just an introduction, and we do a lot of statistical modeling. And with the help of R language, you can even do machine learning and a lot of data visualization. Now, there is a question that arises: why should you learn this language? Why you are going to learn language? Because this language is very data science friendly, and it is this R is used by statisticians and data scientists all over the world, and it has some powerful visualization that we are going to study in the future, that is called ggplot2. And this ggplot2 makes the visualization very easy, and it has extensive libraries. I can say you it's over 18,000, more than 18,000 libraries are present in this CRAN kind of R that has extensive list of libraries, and it has a lot of community supports, and it's a platform independent. Why it's platform independent? Because it works on Windows, macOS, and Linux, as well as other platforms also. So you already have installed R and RStudio. So let me first give you a brief idea of all these things. See, the first part, if you can see this screen is basically divided into four parts. This is part one, this is part two, this is part three, and this is part four. So this entire part of this screen is basically called source pan. SOURCE, source pan. So whenever I will tell you do something in the source pan, what I mean, I'm asking you do something in this part of the RStudio. Is it fine? This is called, and where it is located. So whatever script, whatever code you want to write, you have to write that code here on, and that code is stored in the .r file. .r file. So you need to write all your code here in the source pan, and that code is stored in .r file, and this is called source pan. It is in the uh, top left corner. Can you see? If you look at this whole screen, this part is in the top left corner. Fine. Now, come to the second part. This is the bottom left. This is bottom part, and this is a left part. So that's why this is a bottom left. This is called console pan. Console pan. What does this console pan do? So whenever you type and execute any R commands, you type and execute R commands. R commands. We will see how we will do it. It is just an introduction. We will see all these things. So this is called a console pan. Third is called the environment and history pan. This is called, as you can see, it is written also global environment here, environment, history, connection, and tutorial. So this is basically called environment, and history pan. History pan. So what it is, this part, when we will run the code, you will get to understand. This shows all the variables and data stored in a memory. Correct? And it also tracks command history. It also tracks command history. This is the command history. Now, this is the fourth section, and this is at the bottom right, this whole part. So here you can see there are something called files. If you will click here, you will see a list of files. This is a plot. If you will write any code here for drawing some plot or some graph, so that graph is shown here in this pan, in the fourth pan. This is called package. That means whatever library and you will install in your program, it is managed by this package, libraries. And this is a help file. This is a help for to get documentation help. Documentation help. Is it all right? So this is a brief idea of how this whole thing is. Correct? Now, moving ahead, we are going to write a program. I am just erasing this and hope you understood this. Now, moving ahead, let's write the first arc program. So what I'm going to do, because if I type it, it will be very so let's say here, this is, this is a source pan, and here we write our R script. Actually, we write our R script here. So let's say I write something, print. You have to write it on yourself at your end. Can you write it on your screen? Write print and just write hello world or whatever you want to name. Let's change hello Alex. Let's write hello Alex. And if you simply select this, and if you can you see here, there's a run command. If you run it, you can see the output you are getting here at the console, at the bottom left. Can you see the bottom left? I am getting console. I am getting hello Alex. Yes. So even if you put this thing, even if I just select this here, and if I put it here, and if I just press enter key or return key, I will get hello Alex. So this is a place console where you actually run your R script. Here you write your R script and here you run your R script. When I have written something here, can you see here? There is a red is coming here. It is shown in the red color, lecture 11.r. So this means that you have done something that you have not yet saved. For saving this, what you have to do, you have to do Control S if you are on a window and Command S if you are on a Mac. So since I am on a Mac, so I am just pressing Command S. As soon as I press this Command S, this script got saved. And this color has also changed to its normal color. Is this fine?
Yes, fine.
Now, got it? Now, let's write a very simple command here. Let's write, if I write X here, okay, and if I press this thing, this is less than, and this sign is a sign of less than, and thereafter this is a dash. This whole sign in R is called assignment operator. This is called assignment operator. Assignment operator. So what does this do? It basically used to assign value inside X. Fine. So if, let's say, if I write it like this, if I put X 5, what it means, I am assigning a value of 5 to my variable X. Here, what is X? X is my variable. X is my variable. And inside this variable X, I'm assigning a value 5. Fine. And similarly, if I just write here Y less than this 10, what it means, I'm assigning a value Y to the variable. I'm assigning a value 10 to the variable Y. Now, if I want, I have saved this, and if I want to check what is my X and what is my Y, I can able to check it now. But let's say I am defining one another variable. These are called variables. Fine. And I'm assigning a value called X plus Y. So what will happen? Now, whatever is inside this X and whatever is inside this Y, I'm assigning these two values to a third variable called sum. And now I want to see the result of this sum. So let's print sum. This is a function. Print is a basically function which will display you whatever is inside that particular variable. And now if I simply run this, if I simply select this, let's say I'm selecting this, and now I'm running it, can I see the print sum is for 15? Can you see here in the console? Is it coming out to be 50? Or if I simply do sum here, and if I press enter key, I will get 50. Is this thing clear to you?
Yes, yes.
Fine. So I'm starting with a very basic example. You can also do control plus enter key. If I simply put control plus enter key, you will get the, if I select this and control plus enter, I will get the same thing, the 50. So either you can run, either you can select it from here.
Please come again.
Okay.
Control sum.
Control plus enter. You have to press first control key, then you have to press enter key. After, let's say you select this and then press control enter.
Okay, you give it to me. Control enter. Okay, nice one.
You will get the same output. Either you can run it from here, either you can select it here and run from here. Can you see this cursor here? Run. Or you can simply press here and put control enter. If you are on a window. If you are on a Mac, then you have to press command enter.
Okay.
Is it fine? Now,
yes.
there are these are the some of the basic arithmetics. These are very simple things. So that's why I'm just writing it. If I write these things here, suppose 5 plus 3, this is addition. If you simply run it, what shall you get?
8.
8. I'm getting 8 here. So this is called addition. 5 minus 3, this is subtraction. 5 into 3, this is multiplication. 5 divided by 3, this is my division. 5, this is called exponent. This sign, upper arrow sign, is an exponent. 5 raised to the power 3. This is exponential. That is 5 cube,
Okay.
which comes out to be 125. 5. This is called modulus. This operator, double percentage, is called modulus. What does modulus operator? I am writing it here. Modulus. What does modulus operator do? It gives us the remainder. So if you divide 5 by 3, what is the remainder? 2 is the remainder. So if I select it and if I run it, I'm getting 2 here. So just remember this operator. This is called modulus operator. This is not division. This is called modulus. And this operator, percentage slash percentage, this is called integer division. That means if I divide it by here, I will get how many times it get divided by 3. 5 gets 1 time. If you divide 5 by 3, how many times it will get divided? It will get divided by only by 1 time. That's why I'm getting here 1 as the result. Hope you understood this.
Okay. Let me come again. And the 5 multiplied by 3, what do you press there?
Which part? Tell me the line number. Here, this is a line number. Tell me.
12. Number 12. Line
Number two.
number 12.
Yes. 5 multiply 3.
Okay, that
This
multiplication, that's the star, right? The star on the top of it.
this is a multiplication.
Yes, I know. The sign in between 5 and 3. I'm not seeing it clearly. Is there star on top of it or X?
You are not saying
This
it clearly.
sign. Yes. The positive is plus, the negative is minus. So that
You are saying
multiplication
on your
sign,
mobile, na? That's why you are facing issue, I suppose.
I'm using desktop now.
So
So,
one thing you can do, you can just switch it to your desktop for seeing, because mobile is a very small device. So you will face a problem in seeing this.
yes, I'm using desktop. I'll switch to my desktop now. Okay, no matter. Let me test it here. I will
Okay,
test it, run it here. That is 5.
if you want, I will give you the entire code. Let me just give you. Just check in your chat. You can copy the entire code from the chat.
Okay, okay,
Or if you want, I'm giving you the code on this thing. I'm giving you.
okay, fine. I've gotten it. I've gotten what to use. It's fine. You can continue.
Can I continue? Okay, fine.
Yes, yes.
So
So,
let me give you 2 seconds. I'm coming.
okay.
Okay. Actually, someone has came at my door.
Oh, correct. So it's fine. I'm with you now.
It's fine. Shall we move
Yes, yes.
now?
Yeah, let's move ahead.
Okay.
Let's move ahead. I've practiced them.
So now let's see. Uh, there's a concept of data types in R. So let's understand what is data types. Fine. So
Data
let
type.
me write it here. Now, if you see, here, you can see, hello, see this sign, this has. Can you see this hash sign? This hash
Yes,
sign
yes.
for putting comments. If you write anything here, let's say I am writing data types in R. That means if I run my code, whatever is I will put after this hash will not be a part of my code. Here, since can you see here? Just hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Alex.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. Actually,
I'm here.
Shankar was calling again because he also has a session after your session ends. So he was not aware of that you are joining. Fine. So see, here I have written has and thereafter I put addition. So when I'm running this entire code, see, I'm not getting any error because the program, this R language is knows that whatever I will put after this hash will not be a part of my code. So we use hash for commenting. Now, now this, now there are a lot of data types inside any programming language. The first data type in the R language is called numeric data type. Now, what is this numeric data type? Numeric data type is, let's say if I put something, this is my variable, whatever I am writing int num. So I'm writing, or let's write it like num. This is num, and I'm assigning some value. Let's say I'm assigning 25.6. So this is my variable num, and inside that variable, I'm assigning this value 25.6. And this is a numeric value, correct? So
Yes.
if I simply want to see what is the class num, and now you can ask what is this class? So class basically at this point of time, let's understand class as it will show you which type of data or which data type is that particular variable belongs to. Okay. So if I simply run this first, I am running this. If I run this, so this value get stored in num first. Now I want to see what is the class of num. So this is one function class. And if I want to see, can you see? I'm getting numeric here. At the bottom, can you see I'm getting numeric? If you simply type
Yes.
NUM here and press enter key, you will see this value 25.6. That is, this value was assigned inside my variable num, and this variable num is a numeric, belongs to a numeric class. Now, any variable should belong to a class depends on the value it is having, or the value that is stored in it, or type of data that is present inside that variable. Now let's take this another case. This is a numeric variable. Now I'm taking one another variable, and I'm calling let's another data type called integer, and let's take one variable int underscore num. Fine. And I'm assigning some value called dot as dot num, as dot integer, and let's put 25. If you can now, if you want to see the class of this variable as, sorry, int underscore num, what you will get? First, I want to save this so that this int underscore num has this this data 25. It is there. And now I want to see the class. I am getting integer. Earlier, since this was a floating point value, or you can say decimal value 0.6, that's why I was getting the data type numeric. Now, this is an integer value. Since this is an integer value, that's why I am getting the data type int. Is it fine for you? Similarly,
please come again. That's numeric is when it has points at the end, like points number, and the integer is when you have the whole number, right?
no. You have an integer when you have an integer number. What is the integer number? You have integer data type when you have an integer number. What is the integer number? 0, 1, 2, 3, -5, -7, 1, 2, this, -3497, this thing. These are all are integer values. Can you see? These all are
Yes.
integer. But instead of this, if I write 5.879, you can write this is this 0.24 minus 432.98. All these are, can you see? These are value.
Yes.
Point is added. So this is a numeric value. It comes under the numeric data type. And these values come inside the integer data type. Have you got it?
Yes, yes. Okay. You can move on.
Fine. Now, the third thing is called, one is numeric integer and the third is called character. Character. Character is also called string. Now, let me take one variable. Let's say I am taking one variable char cat, and I am storing a value inside that variable called hello Alex. Alex. So can you see this data? If you can simply see it, this is in a text format or character format. Hello Alex is a character data. That's why. But when you are writing anything inside it, you have to, what you have to do, you have to enclose it inside the double quotation. Can you see this double quotation here or this double quotation here? So I have enclosed this inside this double quotation. Then and only it will act as a character data. Now, I am assigning this data inside this variable char, and now I want to check the class of this variable, class of char. So if I simply run it, can you see? Just run it. What I'm getting? I'm getting the class character. That means this type of data belongs to the character class. Now let's do one thing. Simply do one thing. I'm just copying this and pasting it here. And just remove this double quotation. Change the variable name to char1. And remove the double quotation from here. Can you see you are getting this cross here? Unexpected token. That is, this is invalid. Can you see here? This cross mark?
Yes.
That is, there is no such thing. If I will run this, I'll get an error. Can you see here? At the bottom, in the console, can you see error? Error unexpected symbol in char1. Hello Alex.
Yes.
So that means this is not correct. Fine. This is not correct. So this class is called character class. Now the next data type is called logical data type. Logical data type is also called Boolean. Boolean. Now what is this Boolean? Let's take one variable bool. I'm taking this variable bool and let's store true here. TRUE. This data true is basically Boolean data type. It is called Boolean. In programming language or in R, you can say this data type true or false is called a Boolean data type. Now, if I want to check the class, it's class, CLASS class and CBWL bool. So what you will get? If I simply run this, if I simply select this and run this, you will see here I am getting logical. That means the class of this data type is a logical class. Got it?
Yes.
Next is called a vector. Now, what is this vector? This vector is, let's write this as vector. So let's put this as, let's take one variable vec and assign something inside this and see. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Fine. And let's say you want to see print vec and thereafter class vec. See what it means. See, this type of data type is called vector data. This is a variable, and inside that variable, you have a vector value 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This entire value is a vector, and you have to attach this small c before it so that it will understand, program will understand this is a vector data. So let's run this first. Then let's print it. Can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's print the class and see what I'm getting. I'm getting this numeric class. Now, how this is numeric and all those things, we will discuss it later. But at this point of time, just understand this type of data is a vector. Fine. And after that, the last one that I'm talking about is called data frame. Data frame. Now, what is this data frame? Let's write a data frame. Let's write one variable df, assign this data dot frame frame, and let's take one variable name. And inside this name, I'm writing one vector. This name is actually a vector, and I'm writing the name Alex first name, and let's write the second name Anup. My name is Anup, so I'm writing my name, and then take one another variable or another vector, and let's write the age. And I'm writing your age. Let's say 25, comma, let's say 30. Fine. And I want to see print df, and thereafter. And thereafter, what I want to print, let's say class. Let's see what is the class of this df. Fine. Now let's run this code first. And let's try to see what is inside my df. Can you see? This is basically a row This part is basically a row 1, 2, and this part is basically a column name and age. So this is basically, if you will look at this data frame, and if I will see the class, you will see the class as data frame. That is, its class is a data frame, data dot frame. So how will you create? Basically, what data frame is? Data frame is basically a combination of rows and columns. It's a table-like structure, or whatever you see inside your Excel sheet. Have you worked on the Excel sheet before? So
No.
is present in rows and columns. So this basically name vector is a column vector. You have inside this data frame, you have defined one column vector by the name, and you have assigned these two value inside the column vector. And then you have defined one column called age, and you have assigned these two value inside the column vector. Is it fine? Have you understood this
Yes.
till here?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So let's move ahead. Moving ahead, let's see. We will be now talking about working with vectors. So basically, now one very important thing that I would like to say, vector is a very important component of R language, or for say whatever you are going to study inside the analytics, or when you will go ahead and learn machine learning or deep learning or anything in AI. So vector is the most important thing. So you just be focused when I'm going to teach you the vector. So first thing, just have you got a brief idea of what a vector is here? This is
Yes.
vector and how to create a vector. Now let's start working with the vector. Let me start working with vectors. Vectors. So let's suppose how you are going to create a vector. So we
Okay.
already,
Can I
we
have
all,
30 seconds break?
what?
30 seconds break. 30 seconds break.
You want a
I want to use.
break?
Yes. I want to use restroom.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and come back in few minutes.
Thank you.
When you come back, just ask me. So you already understood how to create a vector? Just let me
Yes.
give you one more example. Let's say this is a vec1. Let's give it a name, variable name vec1. Okay. And not vec1, let's write vec0. This is the name of my variable. So I have created this variable. Fine. And let's print this. This is how you will create one vector. Just working with vectors. Fine. Now, let's do some kind of arithmetic operations on vector. So I will just give you the code. I will explain you this code so that you will understand it. See, this is the code. This is my vec1. I have defined one vector by the name vec1. This is my variable. And what I have assigned values 1, 2, and 3 inside this vector. And thereafter, I've created another vector and I've assigned the values 4, 5, and 6 inside this vector. Thereafter, what I have done, I've created one another vector, third vector called vec3, and I want to sum this vector vec1 plus vec2. And thereafter, I want to print the result. So let's say if you want to do this like this, what is your vector 1? Your
One.
vec 1 plus vec 2 is this will do component wise sum. That is 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 2, 7, 6 plus 9, 6 plus 3, 9.
Nine.
If I run this, I will get here vector 5, 7, and 9. What is the vector 3? Vec 3 is 5, sum of these two vectors. Now, have you understood this?
Yes.
Okay. Now see, one very important thing is called accessing the elements of vector. Accessing elements. Now what this mean? Let's write this vector vec. And what is your vec? Or let's write this vector vec 1 or vec 0. Vec 0. Let's write vec 0. And if you want, if you see here vec 0, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 5. You have 5 elements inside it. Can you see it? 5 elements you have?
Yes. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you want to access any particular elements, let's say if you want to access the fourth element. So what you have to do, you have to write that vector name vec 0, and thereafter you have to put one square bracket. And then you have to write the position number. Let's say you want to access the vec 0. What is the element at fourth place? If you will do this, now if you will run this, you will get here 40. Can you see? I'm getting 40 here. Similarly, if you can simply write here, if you, let's say, if you want to access the first position, element at the first position, then what you will get? Tell me.
10.
10.
10.
Correct. And if you want to, let's say, do something like 6, what you will get?
0.
NA. That is
Not.
not applicable because there are only 5 elements there. Is it fine?
Yes.
This is how we access the element. Now, if let's say if you want to do something like that, this is vec 0, and let's suppose you want to access the element from second to, let's say, fourth. This is second, this is third, this is fourth. From here to here, if you want to access the element, what you have to put? You have to put 2, then colon, then 4. If I run it, you will get, can you see? 20, 30, 40. Here, 2 and 4 is included. That is the element at the second position, and the element at the fourth position is also included. That's why I'm getting 20, 30, and 40. Have you understood this?
Yes.
Now, one very important thing that comes in this thing is called packages. What is this packages? Let's understand installing and using packages. So what is packages? Packages. So basically package is nothing. Package in R is in R are collections of functions and data sets. Since this is the first programming language that you are learning, so you might be get confused at what is this function and ordered. See, function is something like that. It's a kind of code which are supposed to perform a specific task. Okay. So this is package in our collection of functions and data sets. And what is these data sets? We will look at the data set. First thing is that how to install the package. Let's understand installing package. P-A-C-K-A-G-E. To install the package, you have to write install dot P-A-C-K-A-G-E-S package. And whatever package you want to install, you have to write the name. Like ggplot2. Let's say this is the name of the package. If I simply select this and if I run this will install the package. Can you see? It is installing and it has already installed the package. Just do one thing, Alex. Run these things on your on at your end. Otherwise, you will feel bored. Simply listening to the lectures will not do anything good. Just try to run these things. I'm giving you everything. See, let's
That's
do
it.
one
So
thing.
I should do the
Let's do one thing. I am giving you the code in the chat. Just copy all this code and paste it at your end and run it.
okay. Can I copy it direct or I need to type it?
No, you need to just since it is a problem. So one thing is that you can do one thing. I am just pinging all the code on your WhatsApp. Just copy it from your WhatsApp
Okay.
and paste it in your this thing. Just copy from the WhatsApp and share your screen if you want. If you want, you can share your screen. Let's share your screen. I have stopped sharing my screen. Please share your screen. And from the very first line, start running the code. Uh, First, do one thing, do Control S to save your code.
Okay.
Control S. Put your cursor inside this source.
I'll save it. I'll save it.
Now, one by one, run the code. And let's try to understand what is happening.
Yes, I'm checking it. Yeah, I'm there now.
No, and what are the other thing you have? But I have also discussed things. Can you
So
see?
there's a
You have not copied the full code. Copy the full
okay,
code.
okay, okay.
Start running from that line where you have left. First do Control S. And keep asking any dots that you have.
So, for example, in this code now, in this R,
Yes.
anytime you have numeric, you don't need to put a double colon. But when you have character, like names, so it has to be inscribed inside a double colon.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes. If you put any character or a string, you have to put it inside the double quotation.
Okay.
You can also put it inside a single quotation. So just do one thing, just change it to single quotation and see what's happening. Change it to single quotation and see what's happening.
Can I combine them, or I should put all in single quote?
You can combine also. You can
Okay.
combine also. Now let's try to run it and see. It's working.
It's
Correct?
working. Yeah.
That means you
Yeah.
can put it either inside a single quotation or inside a double quotation. But sometimes it happens that there is a scenario when you need to put it inside the double quotation and when you need to put it inside the single quotation. So we will see whenever it will arise in the future. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So this package is getting installed. Can you see? Have you seen installing package ggplot2?
Yes.
When you run this install.package ggplot2, have you seen this package has been installed?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's try to do one thing. I'm going to give you a code here in the chat and you need to put it inside and I am going to explain the code. That will be a good for you. Now see, you have installed this package, fine, and the package name is
Yes.
ggplot2. Now what happened
Okay.
is that after installing this package, there is lot of libraries inside this package. So you want to load a particular library. Just copy one line of code. I have send it to you on.
What's up?
Yes.
So what should I do? I should paste it, or I should
Yes,
write
yes.
install.
Just paste it, paste it. Now let's understand first. Let's understand first. See, First, what you have done, you have installed this package called ggplot2. Now this ggplot2 package is getting installed inside your program, inside your this R system. Now you want to call a library into your program so that it will perform certain task for you, correct? So for that you have to
Yes.
call that library. So this is a way you need to call it to your program. So this is a command library. Then you have to put this ggplot2. Now let's run this. So now what happens is that whatever functions and functionalities that is present inside this library gg plot2, now you will be able to use it inside your program. That it means. Okay.
Okay.
So let's understand this what is this library, what is this package, you will get to know a little later. But for the time now, let's understand this way. Fine. Now just type install.packages. Just I'm giving you some code. I'm giving you some code here and you have to do it, so that I want that you should do it so that it will be hands-on for you. Otherwise, let's see in the let's copy from the chat. Let's copy this command from the chat.
Okay.
Now run it.
I should run. I've not put anything inside. I should run it like this.
Yes, only run it.
Okay.
See, these are the packages that are installed. Can you see in the console?
Yes.
Can you
Also,
go ever
do
console?
ggplot.
Can you see?
Fancy.
Can you go ever? Yes. So here, this install.packages, what it is giving you, it is giving you the name of the package and the path where that package or where that particular library inside that package is installed. This is complete list they have given. Have you understood this?
Yes.
Now just copy one code that I have given you.
That's I should run it.
Yes, try to run the first line, 96th line and see what you are getting. Okay. So what it is getting,
Error.
see, I have done this intentionally. See, this thing, just press the enter key so that you can, this console will, it will go up so that I can able to see it clearly. Not console in the script, in the source, in the source. Yes. Press enter key there. Press enter key.
Enter.
Yes, enter key. Keep on pressing enter key. Okay. Now, yes, please wait. See, what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do, this is a some data file. data.csv, and I want to read it. What is inside that? For that, this is a function called read.csv. And whatever data is there inside this CSV file, I'm trying to store it inside this variable called data. Till this, are you clear? But there is no data.csv file inside your folder, inside your directory. That's why it is giving you an error. And what is the error? No file or directory is present. So let's do one thing. I'm giving you one data file. Let me see. I'm giving you one data file, and okay, let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. You are sharing a screen. Let's open your browser. Let's open your browser. And just try Kaggle. Type Kaggle.
Like what?
Kaggle.
A.
K for
Okay. K.
not KK, A. A for America.
Okay. K.
Z
Okay.
is the,
Kego.
yes, first. Select the first. Select the first.
Kego.
Yes.
Okay,
Open.
I've selected.
Open the first link. So what is this Kaggle? Sign up, register with email, register with Google. Just do it with register with Google.
What?
Here you have an option to just register with Google.
Okay,
Okay.
register with Google.
Yes.
I should go ahead. You register.
Yes. Continue. Continue.
Will I click on email if I
Yes.
go?
Next. Just put next. No, not required.
Okay.
Just do I agree. Yes. Just do I agree. Fine. Dismiss this. Now just there is an option of inside this right hand side. Can you see a dataset option? Dismiss this. Welcome Kima to Kaggle. Dismiss this.
Right hand side.
No, right hand side there in the bottom left. In the bottom right hand side, can you see dismiss SS Gima? Just dismiss it.
Yes.
Dismiss.
I should dismiss. Okay.
And come to the left hand side. Left
Okay.
hand, complete left. Can you see datasets? Can you see datasets? Third
Data
option
set. Yes.
top. Third option.
Zero.
Third option from the top. Okay. Can you
Zero.
zero created? Just click on it.
Okay.
Data
I've done
sets.
that.
Just come. No need to create it. Just come below.
Your
Come,
data set.
search.
Search. Okay.
See, you come to the left hand side where there the Kaggle is written and competition. Thereafter, there is a written data sets is there. Left hand side, left hand side, left hand side, left hand side. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go.
Okay.
Yes.
Competition.
No. Data
Okay.
sets. Click on the data sets.
Data
Correct.
set.
Yes.
I've done that.
Yes. Now, just go above. Just show me your screen. Just go above. Slide to, yes. Okay. First. Not
This
not this.
one.
Okay. Yes, movies dataset details. Okay. Just click on it. Ever. Not just come back. Click on movies dataset. Movies. Yes, there. Yes. Now there is option to download on the top right.
Okay, I've seen it.
Yes. Download it. Download a dataset as
Script
zip.
data. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I've done that. Zip.
Open this zip file. Go. Already it's downloaded. Now copy this. Copy this. Movies.csv.
Yes, I've done that.
Co copy this.
Okay, I've copied.
And they paste it inside that folder, R underscore language that we have created at the beginning on the desktop.
Okay, on the desktop.
Yes.
I've done it.
Now come to our this thing. Yes, RStudio. Save it. Now do one thing. Just come to the console and come to the console and just type GETWD. GET
VP. Huh?
GETWD. Just type this thing.
G-
Let me give you GT, correct? T.
okay. GTWD. Like
W,
this.
correct. And bracket. And bracket. Put bracket.
Okay.
GET. GET. E for elephant. E for
Okay, I should before bracket, right?
yes.
G T
GETWD. Just see.
W D. Is it probably like this?
Just see. See, I have given you the command in chat box.
Okay.
In chat. Not on WhatsApp. In chat.
That was okay. Okay. Get WD. Okay.
Type it.
Yes, I'm coming.
Then bracket. Put bracket. Run it.
Okay. Done
Run.
it. Yes.
Press enter. Okay. So you are presently inside this thing. C drive users LX documents. You are inside this folder. Would you get it?
Yes.
So do
But
one thing.
what is the function of this? What is the feature of this get WD? What is the function?
It is giving you the current working directory. In
Okay.
which directory you are right now, or in which folder you are right now. It is giving you the
Okay.
path to your current working directory.
Okay.
So if you will see, this is not where this should be. You are not in your currently you are not in that same folder where you are working in. So you have to somehow Go to the file, go to file, save as, do save as, and lecture, select desktop, save this learning, r underscore learning. You are inside this, save it, again save it. Let's see, let me see it, again save it. Yes, yes, do you want to, yes, to, yes. One thing, you can do one thing, just close this, close your R. Yes, don't save.
Save.
Yes, 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 save it. And now open it from here. Yes. Now do one thing, come to the console and write the same command, get WD. Run. Can you see? Now you are inside
Yes.
your same folder where you are working.
Okay.
See,
Oh. WD.
can you see the difference? Have you understood?
Yes. Yes. So this one takes me to let me know where I'm working from, either in the document
Correct.
or on the desktop
Where you are presently in your system,
directory.
in which the
Okay.
folder you are working in.
Work directory. Okay. Get work directory. You get WD. Okay.
Get
I
working
understand now.
directory. Get working directory. You can write it as get working directory.
Uh,
You get it? Now,
yes. Yes.
write this data. You just go to your just go to the R learning folder. Go inside the R learning folder.
Order.
Raise your
Okay.
hand
Yeah.
and select the name of this file. Movies.
Movies. Okay.
Name of the file. Movies. You know name of your file is
Movie.
movie. It's okay. Fine. Come.
Yes.
Fine. Come. Come. Now come. Come to the R Studio. Come to
What
the
should I?
come to the R Studio. Just close this file. Huh. And
Okay.
just write the name as movies.csv. There. Read not here in the data
Console.
in line number 96. Data in place of data.csv, in place of data, write movies.csv.
Okay.
In place of data, write movies.csv. Correct.
Okay.
Now save it.
Uh,
Now run
I should
it.
save it.
Yes. Now run it. Can you see? Now it
Okay.
is running.
Yeah.
Now, if you, what does this head means? Head means of this data, just do one thing, remove this head part. Simply print data. Remove the head from there. Not here, from not here, there. Remove the head.
Okay. Okay.
The head.
Bring
And
it.
remove this one bracket also, extra bracket. Extra bracket remove. Now
Okay.
run this. Now run this.
Okay.
Come to the console and see.
Okay.
Go above. Just come below. Yeah, come just okay. So can you see this is a movie data set? And in this data set, there are 4 columns. Release date, popularity, vote underscore average, and vote underscore count. Can you see? There are 4 columns.
Yes.
And there are certain number of rows inside this data set. So since you have downloaded one data set from the Kaggle, now let's try to connect the dot. What you have done? You have first downloaded the dataset from the Kaggle. Then you have put that dataset inside the folder where you are presently working. Then you are trying to read .csv. With the help of this, you are trying to read that dataset, and whatever is present inside dataset, you have saved it inside the variable called data. And now you are seeing that data. You want to see that data. That's why you are using print function. So here it is printing you the entire data that is present there. Can you see? Can you understand this? Do you understand this?
Yes, yes.
Now, if you do, just come one line below. Do head, HEAD, and then bracket, and then write data and run it and try to see what is the difference. I'm joining you in 10 seconds.
Okay.
What is the difference that you can see? What you have done? So when you are doing head, you are able to see only the first 6 rows.
Okay.
If you just want to take a glimpse of what are the columns, what are the rows, just you can do head and you will get to know the first 6 rows. Is it fine for you?
Yes.
Now, if you want to write this data inside some another file, okay, for that, what you have to do, I'm just giving you one command. Just type, just copy or just see and put it. Just do one thing. I'm giving you on WhatsApp, just copy it and paste it. So first understand what this will do. Okay. This is, see, what you have done here. First, whatever content was there, do first Control S, do Control S. So whatever content was there inside this movie.csv, you have read that and you have stored it inside this variable called data. Have you got it?
Yes.
Now, you want to write that data inside one another file and you want to give a name of that file output.csv. Is it, do you understood this? So if you run
Yes.
this data, whatever content is inside this data will get written inside this output.csv file, and that file will get created. So just run this line. Before running, let's do one thing. Let's just wait. Can you see here in the file, in the top, in the bottom right, there is only two files: lecture1.r and movies.csv. Okay, now run that. Can you see? There's one another file, output.csv, been created.
Yes.
So this is how you will create a new file. Have you understood
Well,
this?
it is getting more cumbersome. So
It's a
it
heavy
is
load. Okay.
pretty cumbersome. Mhm. But I'm getting it, but it's
you see,
accumulating. Oh,
see. When Sankar was not in was not admitted to this NEU university. Before that, he has completed my full Python series of programming, and it was a completely free course that I have launched. I usually used to also launch the free course for the students, and in that course, I do not take anything from the student. So he was a part of my student there. So he has a little bit idea from there about all this programming. And since you are for the doing this for the first time, it's really very overwhelming for you. I can understand. And even I am from the mechanical engineering background. I must say you, and I have worked in 8 9 years. I have worked in that domain only, and thereafter I have switched to this field. So I can understand the, how much what is going on at your end. So if you will give it some time to grasp these things, that's
yes,
why
I'm getting it,
I've started.
grabbing it, but
You will get
mm,
it. There is no issue. You have to give it some time. So I want to do couple of things here, if you want. So there is something called how if you want to get help on something. Let's say there is one function called mean function, and if you want to take help, I am putting the command in chat. Just copy it and paste it. I put another command also. Just copy first, copy paste it, then we will try to understand it.
I should paste inside the rack.
Yes,
I should run it.
yes. Please wait. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. I'm giving you one more command, one more code, and just put all this, and we will discuss it quickly. Put. Now put regression. After regression, complete the bracket. After regression, complete the bracket. Okay. Complete the bracket. Close the bracket. There was another. Okay. Yes. Put a gap if you want. Correct. Now see what it is doing. See, if you want to see, there is something called mean function, which we are going to study later. This is just there's something called mean function. And if you want to see the documentation for this mean function, you have to simply type this question mark and mean. Just run this line 103 and see what happens. 103. Can you see here in the right side? In the right side, bottom right, there's
Okay,
a
yeah.
documentation. So you can see,
Arithmetic.
yes, there's a complete documentation for this mean function. If you want to see anything, any function that is used in this programming language, and if you are not aware about it, if you want to know about it in details, you can simply do this, and everything will be given here, documentation. You can read the documentation and then you can proceed accordingly. Have you got it?
Okay.
Similarly, this is
Yes.
there is another called help and bracket mean. Just run it and see what happens. 104. So same thing is there inside this.
Yeah. Yeah. The same thing.
Same thing is doing correct.
Mm.
Now, let's say there is some function called regression and you want to search it. So you will do help dot search and write this name regression and run it. See what happens. See, just wait. Can you see search result? It is showing something inside the search result. Diagnostic checking regression relationships, help page, sparse, list squares, and these things come under the regression things. Now from there you can go inside any particular thing which you are looking for, and you can do your work. Is this fine for you?
Yes.
Correct. Now, last thing, just run this 108 line. See, this Vignity introduction to ggplot. So this is a kind of, if ggplot is installed, since you have already installed the ggplot earlier, we have already installed it. Can you see introduction to ggplot 2?
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
come below and see what is there? So we are going to learn all those things.
Yeah.
Is
That'll
this
be our next class, right?
yes? But this is very interesting, I must tell you, and it's very easy also.
Yeah. Maybe with time, I'm going to cope with it. I'm going to catch up. Ah,
So this is all for today's session, I suppose, and we are not going to continue. In the next session, we will move ahead, and I will be teaching you something, whatever I have not taught you today, in the next session. So till then,
okay.
so you already have all these codes I have shared with you, and since this session is recorded, so I will share all the recordings, and then you can watch it later also. That's all. If you want to give any feedback, anything that you liked, anything that you don't like, anything that you want me to, so that it will improve your experience in learning with me, you can give me a suggestion. I will definitely try to uh, find a better way, better method, and better things to make you understand things in a better way.
Okay. So in everything, I'll just say I will read this one side again. Because I'm going to get it.